Hey, Mike.
Yeah?
Did you get that new console? That new console that came out?
I did.
The Nintendo 8-bit 64785?
I don't think I got that one. I got the other one.
What? Oh, what the hell did you get then?
Oh, I got the Netgear 5.
Oh, Netgear's still in business?
Yeah, they're still making routers. This one's a little bigger than the other ones, though.
Oh, you got that new router. You mean the one they teamed up with? What's that small indie company? They're from Japan. Sony? Pony?
I thought it was Nintendo. Is it Sony?
I think so. They're really small. They're based in Japan. I mean, hey, we love to see big guys help out the little guys, right?
Yeah, but if you want to talk about the big guys, you want to talk about the big American company making the refrigerator?
Oh, yeah. Oh, in fact, it's funny you bring that up because I got said refrigerator.
Oh, you got one?
Yes,
oh.
I got said refrigerator. It's pretty... I'm not going to lie. It sucks at keeping things cool. I kept my ping pong ball on top of it to keep it cool, and it just floated up for no reason.
Did you actually do that?
No, I want to really, really bad, but I can't seem to get my hands on a ping pong ball. No, but hi everyone. That was my shitty attempt at a good opener.
Yeah, we couldn't think of anything, so we went with a dead meme.
Dead meme, real dead meme. Michael got a router and I got a refrigerator. That was our weeks. All right. We'll see you guys next time. Make sure to follow me on Twitter and Mike on Twitter. We'll see you guys next time. Later. No, I'm kidding. So yeah, Michael, what are we talking about this episode?
The song backwards.
Wait, what?
I just start playing the theme intro backwards.
Oh God! Now you're gonna do that. I
don't know if I will. Maybe.
Okay, fine. Michael, tell the nice people what if it's not obvious. What are we talking about? Something happened, Michael. What are we doing?
Well, for those of you who can't read titles or just click on YouTube videos willy-nilly, we're going to talk about the brand new console that just came out, the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X.
If you were living under a rock, we are now officially in a new console generation. And
kind of in a new PC generation too. It's weird that all this hardware is coming out at the same time.
And once again, in the back, just chilling on the sun, chilling on a fucking chair with a drink in their hand is Nintendo.
Yeah. Well, they have hardware coming out next year if the rumors are true.
Okay, listen, you can't. You're baking on this fucking rumor so bad,
dude. I want an enhanced Switch so bad. I just want to will it into existence. I'm gonna keep talking about it until they make one.
You're riding on this rumor like it's your last prayer, dude. I've never seen you so hyped about a fucking rumor in a while. It's just a rumor, Mike. You're setting yourself up for disappointment. I just want you to know that.
I mean, you're absolutely correct. I will be very disappointed if they don't announce something next year. But at this point, they kind of have to, right? They were already kind of behind on the hardware game the last, 2 console launches, but, man, they need something now because they're really behind.
And if the rumors are true and this thing might do 4K, then that might be the jump they need.
Yeah. It doesn't even have to be, solid 4K. Just 4K-ish.
I want that shit on the box. Nintendo Switch 4K-ish. Just
I mean, frankly, right even if they come out and they're like, it is a 4K 60 FPS console, basically the same hardware as an Xbox One X, they'll still be behind, but not too bad. I'll take Michael, a 4K Switch. That's still more than I would have expected.
Yeah, but but then again, it's you really think Nintendo cares right now? They're gonna still be swimming in money anyway.
Oh, I mean, this past October, they had the second most hardware sales for an October ever.
If they
And
still manage
by the way,
to,
do you know what the winner before that was?
what?
The Wii.
Yeah, yeah. Let me tell you something. If they manage to keep up this momentum while a new generation is underway, then I'm convinced that that actual blood wizards are working at Nintendo. Human sacrifices are happening at Nintendo to keep the ship running.
I mean, I think it's really more fair to say that Nintendo has not been competing with Sony or Microsoft since 2006.
Yes, I second that remark. Ever since
Like
what
the
fucking
GameCube
Wii?
was the GameCube was the last console I would say directly competed with those consoles.
No, yeah, you're right. The fucking GameCube. And then once the Wii came out, they checked out and they're like, you know what? We can just win this out of brand recognition alone, so we don't need to compete.
What if we just made another GameCube but with motion controls?
GameCube 2 Electric Boogaloo.
That's kind of what the Wii was. It's slightly faster, but it wasn't anywhere near the leap that the 360 and the PS3 were.
Yeah, and if you follow me on Twitter, or if you know me personally, and you hate me, the fact that I had the hot take, as some people would say, of me saying that I don't think the GameCube was all that great.
As far as Nintendo consoles or in general?
Just in general, and a Nintendo as well. I don't think it's not. I don't think the GameCube's that cool. I don't think it's that good. And
I know it has the best Mario Party titles. Like hands
debatable,
down.
Very debatable.
It has 4 and 5. Those are great.
Yeah, but like 3 and 2 are right there.
Oh no, 3 and 2 are good. Do not get me wrong. But 4 and 5 are better.
Let the record show that Michael just shat on Mario Party 3 and 2. Let the
I
record
did not.
show.
I did not.
Nintendo
If you want
fans,
to
you
shit
know
on
what to
Mario
do.
Party, let's talk about 9 and 10.
Listen. We're not here to talk about Mario Party. In fact, we're not even here to talk about Nintendo. We're here to talk about the PSFF and the sex box.
The Xbox. There's too many X's and S's now.
Exactly. Oh my god. Okay, real quick. This is gonna be a short tangent, and I know I brought it up. You and I had issues with this. I was gonna say
we definitely brought this up when we talked about the Xbox showcase. I know we talked about this.
Oh my god, no! Just in general, these names are fucking stupid. These names are dumb.
Yes, even though in a clowny kind of way they make sense. Like I know what they're going for. But it's so confusing.
What marketing manager at fucking Microsoft is like with a smile on his face checking off on these stupid awful console names? Who the fuck? Like it's a case where Microsoft's fucking in developed names are even better than their actual names. Like fucking
Project
Durango,
true for a while.
Scorpio, Scarlet.
Yeah.
All these are all leaps and bounds better than the shit we're getting. Fucking the 360. The 360 was
The 360 was
okay.
fine.
But then we got the Xbox One. God damn it! I hate these names so much.
I mean, yeah. I like again. I get what they're going for. They want S to be the low end and X to be the high end. But like, Jesus Christ.
I can respect Sony to where they just stick to the numbers, but it's gonna get to the point where it's like, yo,
PS10.
you're gonna get the new PlayStation 25. Like, are we just gonna keep going?
Probably. I mean, it's worked so far.
I guess, but like, Jesus
Power
Christ,
through the obstacle, Abraham.
You can only do numbers so much before it gets ridiculous. Then it's gonna,
I mean, what's an electronics product that still uses numbers that's gone on for that long?
Fucking graphics cards, my boy. The 3090?
See, you think that, but they keep changing the number system.
Yeah, and that's stupid too. That's what I'm afraid that Sony's gonna end up doing.
Because Nvidia's like reset because they had like I think they went to like 9,000 and they started over at like 200.
then that gets fucking confusing.
Yeah. And then they went, so the 800 series cards were only for mobile. Then they skipped to 900. And then they had 1,000. And then they went to 2,000 with a different prefix.
I hate it. I absolutely fucking hate it.
Yep.
Anyway, so consoles, they're here, they're hot, they're live. Let me tell you how this is gonna work. So, me and Michael did a stream last week for our next gen extravaganza week of cum.
No.
It was awesome. I got
Here's
drunk.
some clips of it now. Oh, dude, here we go. Yeah!
We got the Spider-Verse one.
Wait. Oh.
Let's fucking go!
This is the one. Right bumper.
I have red bumper. Where's the red bumper? Do red
top
bumper.
one.
It's R2.
No, it's R1.
It's R1. What's R1?
The controller.
Oh, sorry. Mama, there is no bitch. All right. New rules for the stream. Every time I die, I take a sip of whiskey.
Oh, wow. Ooh. What a zinger.
Look, I got real drunk during Demon Soul.
Oh, I'll absolutely put that.
Oh, look, now it fucking crashed, and we'll talk about that later.
You took a shot because it crashed, because that counted as a kill.
Because I love alcohol. So this is how it's gonna work. So me and Michael spent some times with these consoles. I spent my time with the Series X, while Michael, on the flip side, spent his time with the PS5.
Which we should clarify. We both spent time with each of them, but like
Yes.
the PlayStation's been in my apartment and the Xbox has been at his, so we kind of separated. Mm-hmm. And so he's gonna mostly be talking about the Xbox, and I'll mostly be talking about the PlayStation.
Yeah, but we will chime in with details here and there
Yes,
about.
because I do have some points to bring up about the Xbox.
Yeah, and I have some points to bring up about the PlayStation. So, and we figured, and I don't know how this works. This always ends up for us, but it just works out for us.
Yeah, we didn't plan that.
structure-wise.
I just realized, like, was it yesterday or 2 days ago? I was just like, hey, we've like split the consoles up, so let's just like talk about the one we've had.
Yeah, and that
we've had some
actually
time
works.
like over the weekend to kind of get used to them.
And that works, and that works in our ends for structure wise. So yeah,
Actually,
that works out.
as far as how much time we spent on them, I finished a game on mine. Did you finish anything?
I have not. Okay, so, I own a game. I own a game
two.
that I have finished. I'm
Oh.
talking about special edition,
Yes.
so I don't know if that
Right.
counts. Also, I've also
counts.
played. I also played some games on there that I already owned. I already finished that were optimized for Series X.
Oh, nice.
So yeah. As part of a new game that launched on the same day as Xbox did, I did not get Valhalla, but I did get Yakuza 7 Like a Dragon, and I'm still, and no way am I gonna finish that in one weekend. That shit is an RPG. That shit takes fucking forever.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And meanwhile, I got the side like budget game.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't call it budget game.
I only say that because it was $50 instead of $70.
Yeah, because like it's like what? It's like 8 hours, 7-8 hours.
I think it was 10 to 12. I don't know. I mean,
not
honestly,
bad.
it was the perfect length for me because I don't usually like super long games.
Yeah.
I end up not finishing them.
Really,
And this
Michael,
honestly, I mean, I'll get into it when we get there, but I actually prefer the length that this game was over the original. And I'll get into that.
All right. So, how do you want to do this? Do you want to take it first? Do you want me to take it first?
I mean, the simplest way would be the order that they came out in, which would
All
be
right.
you first.
I figured. All right. Cool. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, sit down. Uncle Abe's gonna tell you about the Xbox Series X, otherwise
Well,
known
first
as
you gotta tell them how we got one because we kind of had to pull shenanigans again for that.
Okay, so obviously we're not gonna name any names to keep
No.
the anonymity. But yeah, so if you guys know us personally or follow us on any social media, you know that my fat ass got up early the day that the Xbox was supposed to be on pre-order, and I suffered through that. to almost no avail, through the Microsoft store crashing, to Walmart being a shit, to Target not even working, to Best Buy and Amazon not even going at the same time, and us waiting for me to finally get an Amazon pre-order. Literally minute one, like not even minute one, second one, I pressed the button and I'm good, and I went back to sleep. And all that time I waited for an update, no update, and then I finally get a text message from a friend who stayed up with me, who also got an Xbox pre-order, and they told me, hey, my Xbox pre-order updated to having a shipping date. And I'm like, oh, dope, sick, let me check on mine. So I went to my Amazon and I checked my cart, and yeah, nothing had changed. And I went, well, shit. And so I text Michael and I'm like, yo,
Did we find out if that was a widespread thing?
that is a widespread thing. So what happens is,
okay.
so they
I heard
send
about
an
people
email.
like Target's Target deliveries getting delayed. I heard about Best Buy deliveries getting delayed.
Yeah.
We got lucky, dude.
Yeah, hold on. Before we realize how lucky we get, let me get there. Let me actually get there.
Yeah.
So they sent an email beforehand saying like, hey, some people who pre-ordered won't get theirs on launch day. And I thought, oh, so I'm guessing people that got them like way later in the day will have to wait. And since literally me and my friend were like the first to ever get them, we were like up in the queue, right? We figured how that would work. No, apparently that shit was random, because I waited for days and days. Like literally, it was like 3 days before release date of the Xbox, and I texted Michael like, "Hey, this is what's going on. Should I try to find a backup?" And he's like, "Bro, good fucking luck. That you have like 4 days, like 2 days to release day. Like, just keep the Amazon pre-order just in case, but we'll look in the background." I'm like, "All right, cool." And then lucky enough, who was there to pull my ass out of the fire? The same person that helped us out with the PlayStation. We got in contact. I'm like, "Hey, this is my issue. You didn't help me out?" And they were like, "Yeah, I'll help you out." And so I got an Xbox, literally like a day, 2 days before release, and all bought and paid for. Me and Mike picked it up. We hooked it up. And yeah, once again, the Cynics spat in the face of God and Lady Luck herself. And we got it.
Yeah.
And Michael, go ahead. You clearly want to comment.
Oh no, I was just gonna say, because I was checking again, and like, it's mostly people complaining about the PlayStation, because obviously that's like the slightly hotter one, but like,
Yeah.
it's still like all these like influencers and like people with like huge channels like, hey, I couldn't get this console. I'm just like, wow, how the fuck did we do this? How the fuck did us with 41? Thanks, oh shit, who's
Lacey.
subbed?
Thank you, Lacey.
Thanks,
hey,
Lacey,
shout out
for
to
the
Lacey, our new listener, who we kind of made subscribe to us during the live stream. If you were there, Lacey, what's up?
To.
I mean, yeah, but still, Lacey, what's up? You're cool. You're a real one. Keep listening. Please don't leave. Oh God, please don't leave. We need every viewer.
So are now 41. We have 41 subs, and we got both consoles. Game Grumps don't got no consoles.
No, they don't.
Jimquisition don't got no consoles.
Jay Wits don't got no console. Fucking who are we? Who are we?
We're the Cynics,
fucking,
baby.
That's right, baby. That's right. Somehow we pulled black magic out of our asses. We got both consoles on launch week, baby.
I mean, you said it best. We just spat in the face of God.
Oh, we did.
Both of us.
Michael, I'm gonna say this right now. We do not deserve to have these consoles.
No, absolutely not.
No. We should be in the timeline where you and I are still
I have
stuck.
survivor's guilt, dude. I have like console war survivor's guilt.
We should be in the timeline where you and I are still slumming it with our PC and our old consoles and our Switches, like with the rest of the masses. We do not deserve these consoles.
No.
We did absolutely nothing to deserve these. We cheated. I'm not gonna lie. We cheated. We absolutely fucking cheated.
We didn't steal them. That we should clarify that.
Okay, yeah.
We didn't steal them. They are paid for.
Okay, yeah, let's clarify. None of the consoles that we acquired, the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X, were stolen. They were acquired via paid money. Like money out of our own
Through a
pockets.
vendor, like an actual retailer. We didn't like pay off a guy at UPS or something.
We didn't hire a fucking a middleman to go into a fucking a middle American house and hold up a family and steal their PS5. No, we didn't do anything illegal.
We didn't even have to buy them off scalpers. We got them from the store.
Yeah, so no scalpers were needed. No illegal bullshit. You could say we cheated
did cheat,
in the most legal way possible.
Yes.
So that way we don't do any time for a crime we didn't commit.
Right, yeah.
So
I felt like we did, because we're making it sound so shady.
Oh yeah,
like we did something really skeezy.
We're making it sound like we did some terrible shit to get these.
I mean, it was some bullshit, but like it wasn't illegal shit.
I mean, is it really bullshit if the system is
bullshit.
already
We
bullshit?
don't deserve them, dude.
No.
It should not have happened. You definitely don't deserve that Xbox. You got that Xbox so last minute.
No, but we overcame the system. The system was already bullshit to start with. We beat the system, Michael.
Let's talk about that. I know we talked about it before, but like, what a disaster this launch has been.
Oh my god. This console launch is a fucking clown shoes event. Like, holy shit.
I have a story about the PlayStation when I picked it up, but I think I already told you.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Papa Mike is going to tell a story. Michael, go ahead.
So this is a cautionary tale why we don't buy from scalpers, aside from the obvious price hikes. I was waiting in line for the undisclosed location to open so I could pick up the PlayStation. And there was a guy in front of me, and he was talking about how he was so lucky because he only had to pay, I think he said $520 for the digital version, which is $400.
Yeah.
He thinks he got a steal. He's got like a receipt with him. I see him go in, and I'm just waiting for him to come out because I'm like, oh, I'm next in line. I get to have my PlayStation. I hear him come out. I just hear yelling. I don't hear what he's saying. He gets out the door, and I just say, it's a free country, man. I could do whatever I want. And then he walks away all fucking pissed off. I walk in. I'm like, what the hell was that about? Like, I just asked him, like, what was his problem?
Yeah.
Because he bought a PlayStation from a scalper, and they needed a valid ID and phone number of the person who bought it, and the receipt wasn't good enough. Like, I didn't actually bring the receipt, like the pre-order receipt with me. They just knew who I was, so they gave it to me.
Ladies and gentlemen, can we get a yikes and a F in the chat, please? Because, ladies and gentlemen, this is why you don't buy from scalpers.
Do not buy from. I mean, even if he actually got one, like, don't encourage them.
You're only helping the fucking plague that is scalping.
Like, if people didn't buy bullshit from scalpers, they wouldn't do it, and they wouldn't be like buying out bots to get every single pre-order of every single fucking electronics release ever.
If you think that the console,
it's frustrating, it's annoying, and there's no need for it.
If you think that the console fan base is struggling by not
that's
getting
my story.
Xboxes,
Don't buy from scalpers.
Yeah. So if you think the console fan base is struggling by not getting their PS5s and their Xboxes, oh no. You don't know the half of it. No, the PC people are suffering more because of the 3090s and the fucking they had it a lot worse. It was the 3080s
specifically, but yeah, all of the cards are gone like within minutes.
Like literally millisecond one sold out. Like they had it a lot worse. Yeah,
that was the thing is when the 3080 and 3090 launched, people hit refresh on minute 1 and they were already gone.
Yes, sir.
That's sus as fuck, dude.
Oh yeah, get that fuck out of the airlock. That shit's suspicious as hell.
Yeah, and I mean, there were some theories like, oh, maybe like system integrators, because PC hardware is a little more complicated because that's hardware going into like other systems being built by people. So it's not like buying a PlayStation that like you just get the PlayStation. You have to buy it for something else. So like Dell and HP, they were gonna get them first. but like they shouldn't get all of them. So what was going on?
Listen, man. I couldn't tell you even if I knew. Holy shit!
I have no idea. That's not my department. And we're not talking about PC hardware today anyway.
No. Yeah. To Michael's dismay, we are not talking about PC. In fact, for this episode, PC can suck a dick, because guess what, people? We next gen. Loading screens are a thing of the past, baby.
Did you see the meme that said, hey babe, real sorry I didn't text you back. Video games basically don't have loading screens anymore.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. It's like no one cares. I retweeted that, dude. What the fuck?
You did? Okay.
No one cares anymore.
What do you mean?
No one
What do you mean no one cares? It's funny.
Yeah,
no one cares. They've been out for like a week.
No, I'm the reason. No, not about that. No one ever seems to look who retweets shit, and I get no credit. And
that's why I said I couldn't remember if you saw. It was days ago. I can't remember if you retweeted it.
Let the record show that all my friends hate me, and God hates me, and life hates me.
I'm sorry.
Also, let the record show that Michael Soderblom is a shit friend and an okay co-host.
Wow.
So yeah, anyway.
Wow. You wouldn't have this PlayStation if I didn't go half and half with you.
Okay. Are we really? Oh, wow. Are we really going to do this right now? We're going to do this right now. In front of 5 of these people. You want to do this?
Hey, how about we talk about the consoles instead of fighting?
Okay, fine. I'll suck your dick later. Anyway, so I'm here to talk about my experiences with the Series X, or as I like to call it, the Sex Box, because fuck, these names are stupid.
Yes.
So my time with the Sex Box, I spent the weekend and the days leading up to the weekend playing it, and I played a majority of I would say about 4 games. I made 4 games, 2 that came out on release day, and 2 that were already optimized and already out that I already owned. So I'm going to talk about the new games first. The new games that I played are Yakuza 7, Like a Dragon, and Devil May Cry 5 Special Edition. I'm going to talk about Devil May Cry 5 Special Edition first, because Michael was there for that, and I also played it a little bit more after I left this place. So when me and Michael booted up the Xbox at his place, we booted up Devil May Cry, and
do you want to talk about the setup process first? Because I remember you were interested in that.
Oh, yeah. So the setup for the Xbox is so simplistically clean. It's insane how clean it was. We turned the thing on, and it's like, oh, while you're doing, you can do the setup from your phone using the Xbox app. I'm like, really dope.
Meanwhile, I'm gonna update the day 1 patch, so you don't have to wait for it.
God damn, what a good way, dude. So while it's downloading the day 1 patch, which honestly took 2-3 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, disclaimer, I have pretty fast internet, so it was going to go as fast as it could. And Xbox has always had better networking.
Mm-hmm. So while it was doing that, I was doing the setup on my phone, my account, all the other shit, and I was done before the download. Right as the download was ready, and everything was there. My dashboard was there. All my games were there. And
I mean, it's the same software more or less as the Xbox One. So it just converts. That's probably one benefit of that, is everything transitions over so cleanly.
Oh, it's if you're gonna give the big award to Microsoft, it's how greatly and amazingly integrated everything is. It's like it's so clean, it's so smooth. There's no hassle. In fact, Michael even found a not a fucking commercialized feature, but this motherfucker took his hard drive from his One X. And he plugged it into my Series X, and all the games were playable, all were downloaded, ready to go. We just had to boot it up. And we also tried out, before we did any of the new games, we tried out the what's it called? The Smart Resume feature.
Oh, that yeah.
So we fired up Battlefield 1, and what was the other game we fired up?
Subnautica.
Subnautica,
yes.
right?
Yeah.
So we fired up Battlefield 1 and Subnautica. And we were in the middle of a tank mission in Battlefield 1, and then Michael wanted to show me what Subnautica was about. And he did his thing, and we decided, oh, let's test out the Smart Resume. And we went back to Battlefield 1, and it had the little Smart Resume logo, and it brought us back in the middle of the mission. Fucking insane.
It's honestly, I mean, it's like magic. There's no other way to describe it. And it's worth pointing out, this is a feature that the PlayStation 5 does not have.
No. Also, Michael explained it. Michael explained the Smart Resume feature to its pure and simplest form. This is basically the comparison of having lots of tabs open on a computer.
Oh yeah.
It's amazing
well,
how
it's even better than that, because you're freeing up system resources and just dumping everything into your storage.
Yeah.
And then it just reloads it all, and the storage is so fast it doesn't even matter.
So as of right now, as of recording this, the numbers of how many games you can do this with keeps changing. I guess it depends on how. Yeah, I no, it depends on how the complexity of the game. Like if you're if you're switching through like fucking Tetris Effect to a shooter like Battlefield to an RPG or shit like that. It like the highest number I saw someone go up to is 7.
Okay.
So yeah, gotcha. I guess it depends on the game.
I do wish that, because that feature does feel like it's almost like in beta where it's not really finished, because it's not clear what games are in quick resume, like which ones are queued up, and like
so
it doesn't. I don't think it tells you if they get deleted out either.
No, I just no. So, but like we said,
still save your games before closing them.
Yeah, no, but like I said, this is like day 1, week 1. They're obviously gonna work on this, and they're obviously gonna add like quality of life improvements that are gonna fucking
Well, and it's worth mentioning that Microsoft, ever since the Xbox 360, and even to a degree the original Xbox, though not nearly as much, they evolved the system software throughout its life cycle. So like the day 1 Xbox 360 versus like current 360 software, unrecognizably different. Xbox One software, it's not unrecognizable, but it is extremely different from what it was at launch. And I'm sure the same will be the case for the Series X.
And Michael can attest to how bad Microsoft loves their fucking hardware, where the fucking boot up screen for the One X is that fucking chip that they were so proud of.
I couldn't believe Michael
I couldn't believe Michael when he told me, and then he showed me the boot up system, and I'm like, wow, way to smell your own farts there, Xbox.
Yep.
So sorry, Mike, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I don't think they had the same level of pomp and circumstance on the Series console, but like it was a shiny boot up screen.
Every time I boot it up and that logo pops on, I feel like a new man. It's so clean. So we tried the Smart Resume. Works like a fucking dream, and I can only imagine it getting better and better as the life goes on for this console. Also, how older games look. Fucking Battlefield 1 ran at fucking 60.
Locked 60, and I believe it was locked at 4K too, because that game has dynamic resolution scaling.
Mm-hmm. So all these games are have some boosts, and I'll get to 2 that I tried out in a bit. But yes, these games look a lot better on the Series X. Surprise, surprise. So now we're gonna move in. I'm gonna move into the newer games that I got. And Michael was there for Devil May Cry 5 when we booted up. We tried both versions. We tried the 120 FPS version and the ray tracing mode of it. And wow,
did we try the 120 FPS version? Because my TV is not 120 hertz, so we wouldn't have been able to tell the difference.
There must have been the 4K.
Yeah, I think we did it with and without the ray tracing.
Okay, yeah, my bad. Sorry. But I have seen we did see I believe it was the Digital Foundry video.
Yeah, I think I sent you that.
Yeah, I think you sent me the Digital Foundry video of the Devil May Cry shit.
Yeah.
No, we did watch it together. Of the Devil May Cry.
Okay. Okay, I remember
Yeah, and we
watching it. I
saw
just
the
didn't remember if
difference.
you were there.
Yeah, I was there. So yeah,
Okay.
so we booted up Devil May Cry 5 Special Edition with ray tracing, and I could hear Michael's guffaw noise as I entered the city street with the signs and the puddles
Oh my,
on
yeah,
the
the neon
ground,
signs. It looks so good.
and like almost no frame drops, like at all. Like
So when I watched the digital Friday video, it looks like there were some, and I noticed some during cutscenes, but like it's still pretty smooth considering what we're looking at.
And then the fact that all this is being done on a console is fucking more insane. And I'm pretty sure we're gonna talk about this at the end of the show when we like compare and contrast. So like, but like, my God, this generation is so neck and neck. It's not even funny.
Oh yeah, I mean,
like
it's probably gonna take a while before we actually see, presumably the Xbox take a bit of a lead, but like we're at resolutions and levels of performance that are so close and so high, it basically doesn't matter anymore. Because like they're really pushing the fact that the Xbox is the most powerful console because it's like 1.7 teraflops faster, but like, man, I just don't know if it's gonna matter at this point.
Yeah.
I don't think it's ever been this close in any console generation.
No, and honestly, I think we're gonna benefit a lot because of how close it is, because that means the competition is gonna be fierce.
Oh yeah. It's really gonna come down to like first parties and like, you know, late game optimization, but they're basically running identical hardware. They're both running RDNA, like AMD processors. They're both running ray tracing. They both have high speed storage. They're so similar. They don't look the same at all, but
yeah. It's so along with that, I've also played Devil May Cry 5 a little bit after we did it at Mike's place. So here I'm going to share my experiences with it. So for prosperity's sake, I'm going to I also booted up Devil May Cry 5 on my original Xbox, just to compare and just to see. Yeah, those load screens are not fun, especially when you end. If you're familiar with Devil May Cry 5, whenever you end a mission, it does a shattered glass effect, and it gives you your score and all your total and your style base meter. And that screen sometimes depends on the mission. It takes so long to load where it seems like your game might have froze or crashed. And for the version for special edition, that problem is non-existent. That shit is gone.
I mean, it's almost amazing that they even have loading screens in that game because like you don't even see them.
No. So yeah, Michael made the joke of like, why even have the loading screens?
Yeah, because they got like a little progress bar at the bottom. Like, but it was like a second. What was the point?
Yeah, literally, like the progress bar was about to begin and the shit was done. I'm like, fucking stupid. It's so good, and it feels. And I know Michael famously hates good games, good game genres like, character action, RPGs, whatever. Michael sucks in taste. We already knew that. But that's why you have me here, a person that is of the finer things in life. So I'm here to tell you that Devil May Cry Special Edition plays like a motherfucking dream. Oh my God. I've never felt so smoother doing combos and fucking enemy stepping and doing judgment cuts and just doing all
Abe,
the wacky bullshit that
Abe, I can think of a way that you could be smoother.
How?
If you bring your Xbox back over and we hook up to my monitor, that's a 144 hertz monitor.
You know what?
Then we can turn on that high performance mode.
So it's funny you say that, because you are like the fifth person to come up to me and be like, hey, instead of playing on your fucking TV, why don't you get a monitor? And honestly, I'm thinking about it.
It sports 144 hertz. 1440p. I don't know why I mixed that up.
besides playing the Xbox this weekend, I've been looking at monitors on Amazon.
Wow.
So
Damn.
yeah,
I
your
will
boy.
say though, decent high refresh rate monitors can get pretty pricey.
No,
Like, you're basically paying for a TV at that point.
Believe me, I found that out. So
If
yeah,
you want, I could find the one Nick got. He got a 165 hertz monitor, and I think it was cheaper than mine. It was like around the $200 ballpark. I can ask him what he got.
all right, no, but yeah, little to say that this new console got your boy thinking about getting a monitor. So yeah, that should show you, Mike, that I'm slowly progressing to your side.
I was gonna say you could hook up a keyboard and mouse to it next.
No. What am I a fucking peasant? No. I am not. No. We
You
only
can
play,
though.
We shut the fuck up, Mike. We
But
only
you can,
do.
though.
We do not do keyboard and mouse in this house. That wasn't supposed to rhyme, but it worked out for me. So yeah. So I got to the point to where I wanted to appreciate you guys. If you guys know me personally, you know that I don't give a fuck about all the shit that, like, me and Michael are complete opposites. Michael
Pretty
loves
much.
the technical sides and he loves those frames. He loves them. He eats them for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Me, I could not give a shit. Like, let me play the game. Let me do my thing. Let me have fun. This is why fucking Deadly Premonition 2 is on people's Game of the Year list, and Michael wants to cry every time he sees it on Game of the Year list. and yeah, so the fact that I want to appreciate the games as much as and all their technical splendor. The fact that this console is making me consider even get a fucking monitor to appreciate everything it has to offer is a testament, especially to a person like me who doesn't give a shit about like fucking ray tracing and oh my god the reflections and the shadows and oh there's a little bit.
But they did look good though, didn't they?
No, it looked okay. Listen. How much
shit was magical, dude.
Michael, just say the "I told you so" right now. Just get it out.
I fucking told you so.
Okay, there you go. Okay, you feel good?
Oh, I feel great, dude. I don't think I've ever been so happy for a console generation.
Oh my.
I mean, I probably had more of that child wonder when I was getting a Wii as a kid, but like, it's been a long time since I felt that.
Oh, same here. When I spent the weekend playing the Xbox, I'm like, oh my god, I feel like a kid on Christmas morning.
That's how I felt with the PlayStation, and I never expected that.
Like, fuck, bro. This might be the console generation to end all console generations. We might have a fight in our hands, and
yeah.
No matter who wins, we win because we get the good shit from the when the nukes are off and the dust is settled, we're sitting pretty. We're the fat cats in the towers with the margaritas, baby. So
it's a shame that there aren't more games, which may lead us into the one problem with the Xbox right now.
Okay, so yeah, okay. Here's the thing, Xbox, technological wise and hardware wise, what a fucking powerhouse. Oh my god, it runs like a fucking dream. Now, if only I had more games to play on it.
I was checking some lists and watching some like video coverage of it today. Do you want to know what? And I'm not going to count the PC because that, especially in Xbox's case, that's not fair.
Yes.
Do you want to know what day one exclusives they had?
I know some on the list, but go ahead. Just for the listeners' sake.
Well, there were none.
List them off.
There was none. There was no day one exclusives on launch day.
No, sir.
Huh?
Yeah, I know. I just okay. Listen, guys. Listen. I'm gonna be real with you. This is Abraham's honest corner here. I love this console. I love the fact that it's user friendly and how there's no setup bullshit. There's no fucking hassle. I can just boot up a game and play it, even if it's on my hard.
We did have to patch the controller, but the same was true with the PlayStation.
Yeah,
but with the PlayStation, I had to plug it in.
Yeah. But here's the thing. Yes, this console is great, and while they are basically, I get Microsoft's focus of like, listen, we're not focusing on exclusives.
Well, they had
especially-
exclusives. They all got delayed. Because
Yeah.
Medium was going to be a launch title. Halo was going to be the huge launch title. Like, that's delayed.
You know what's sad? Going into Target and seeing the Halo Infinite display with no games.
It's on the back of the box.
Yeah.
It's
on
on the
back of
Xbox
box.
packaging. Like, they clearly were selling this with Halo, and it
feels
just didn't
bad,
happen.
man. This feels so bad. Okay, listen.
I will
Yes.
give them. I do have to give them props for being brave enough to admit that game wasn't ready.
Oh, yes, because we all know that in another dimension, this game is out and it sucks.
Yes, and no one would forgive them for that.
So I will give them the highest amount of respect and props for looking at
That
it.
was
Okay,
ballsy to launch a console without any exclusives, especially Halo.
fucking ballsy for them, and I respect them for them looking at like, okay, there were clearly some issues, and we're not gonna send out a half-ass product, especially when it's our bread and butter baby like
Yes.
Halo.
It
We're
would be
gonna
like
do
if
this right.
Nintendo rushed a Mario game for launch.
And they still saw profit.
I mean, they would
That's
because it's Nintendo, but
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't use the same. I wouldn't use the same comparison because let's not lie here. Nintendo could give us shit on a plate and we would still pay them $60 for it if it had the Nintendo
they
logo
did. It
on
was in the launch title. That was the reward for getting all the Korok seeds.
Yeah. You got
Shit on a
so
plate.
mad in that fucking Hyrule Warriors demo. You got so mad.
Oh, I was pissed.
You were so mad. I've never seen you scream before. I've never seen you scream in rage. You were about to delete
I think that was the closest I've gotten to like genuine PTSD from a video game.
So okay, listen guys. Listen. Back to my point. Yes, this console has no games, but from what you get, it is so solid. It's not even funny. And when we finally get some fucking exclusives, I'm pretty sure that's when the console's gonna shine because I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. The Xbox Series X's biggest flaw is the fact that there's almost no games on it. Just the games that were like, supposed to come out, but got
the third-party games.
Yes, exactly.
And I will give them a little bit of there's some greener grass on the other side because obviously like all their exclusives got delayed and COVID, so like I can't fault them too much.
Yeah,
and
COVID is the big one. COVID's the big one.
Yeah, and Sony got hit with some of that too, but they still had games on launch. But the thing with Xbox is they're playing such a long game right now because they bought out all those publishers and developers.
And yeah, they got Bethesda and all this. And
But it takes time
true,
for them to make shit.
And if rumors are true, they might have also just bought Sega. If rumors are true,
No way. I don't think so. I think they already denied
bro.
that.
They've been struggling in the Japanese market for years.
I thought they were coming back though.
Huh?
I thought they were coming back.
A little bit, but it's not going to touch Sony and Nintendo.
No, but like they're probably never gonna make hardware again. Like that's long over.
Mm-hmm. So yeah. So that's when it comes down to the Xbox. Most from what I saw when I played the PlayStation and from Michael's place and from what I've seen, the more powerful console with an edge right now, like hardware wise, is the Xbox. But I can't see it. It is easy to see why the hot button product is the PS5 because there are exclusives. They have a fucking Spider-Man game for fuck's sake.
Oh my god!
The Demon Souls remake is on there. So yes, I can see why.
You forgot the best exclusive.
No, shut up.
The free one.
No, shut up. No, I am not. No. I refuse.
What? What's wrong with Bugsnax?
Who am I kidding? He's just going to edit me out anyway. Just get it out. Say it. Whatever.
What's wrong with Bugsnax?
because
I actually do have something wrong with Bugsnax, but I'll get to that when we get there.
I know the truth about Bugsnax is
Yeah,
what
I
the
still
fuck.
don't, but I haven't finished it yet. But I'll explain why in a minute because I have problems with that game.
So let me do my final thoughts, and then we'll move into you. Okay. So
Yeah.
final thoughts. I love the system. I love it. I can't wait for Halo. I can't wait. Oh my god, I can't wait to play Cyberpunk on this if it ever comes out.
Yeah. By the way, just today the Halo Master Chief Collection patch comes out.
Yes, and I'm gonna try that out as soon as we get off.
You might want to, it's worth pointing out because you mentioned the keyboard and mouse thing. They added crossplay with PC, but you can turn it off.
Cool. That's
Or
what
you
I'm
could
gonna
at least
do.
set it so you can only you could set it so you only play with people using controllers.
Gucci. I'm just gonna play ODST on it because ODST is my jam.
You know what? That's fine. ODST is always fun.
Yeah, it's the best Halo game. Yeah, I know. So I love this console. I can't wait for more games to come out. The fact that it's considering me to up my other hardware. Good on you, Microsoft. You did the thing that Michael's been trying to get me to do for 7 years, and you did it in a weekend. I know that Michael gets a sense of pleasure and a sense of anger from that, but it is what it is, man. Just real quick. I also little bit notes in there. Yakuza 7, Like a Dragon, fucking great, weird ass fucking game, right up my alley. I've also played Monster Hunter World. Oh my god!
How was that? I didn't ask you about that.
I have not. I have seen the light. Oh my god! 60 FPS 4K fucking Monster Hunter is a dream.
Do you have a 4K TV?
Huh? The one in my living room is. The one in my living room is.
Oh,
not the
sick.
one in my room.
Oh man! So you can actually use that. Nice.
Yes, sir. But my family owns the living room, so I have to find specific times to hook it up. So yes.
I mean, hey, at least you have access.
So here's the thing. Oh my god, Monster Hunter World fucking I almost cried. I went, "Oh, these animations are so smooth. These fucking combos are so smooth. Oh my god." I almost cried. I'm not going to lie. That shit is a dream.
I mean, that's basically how I've been playing it. I've either been playing it in 4K or 60 FPS mode. So like I've seen both but not at the same time.
It's amazing.
So I can imagine how you feel.
I want as a long, and it's gonna hurt a little when I go to Rise, but then again, you can't do anything about that.
Yeah.
But
unless they make that 4K switch by the time it comes out.
Listen, Mike, you're starting to sound like a fucking crackpot. Listen, bro.
Shut up, man. I just give me a little 4K, just a bit to get me by.
You're not gonna get your 4K, okay? Not on Nintendo.
Well, I guess I'll just keep playing my PlayStation.
There you go. So yeah.
Although before we close out on the Xbox, I want to point something out about the games. I seriously doubt they planned it this way, but I think we could agree that if it wasn't for Microsoft's enormous dedication to backwards compatibility, the Xbox would be dead on arrival.
Oh yeah, Game Pass is their fucking Game Pass.
No, not just Game Pass. The fact that every Xbox One game works out of the box, and all of the Xbox One backwards compatibility works out of the box, like for 360 and OG games. The fact that it all works now and is enhanced, so that way you have access to that library, is probably the only reason that it is even remotely worth getting right now.
Yeah. I agree. I absolutely agree. So that's pretty much me on the Xbox. Now we're gonna go to Papa Mike's Pussfuv corner, and he's gonna shove his dick in your mouth. Go ahead, Mike.
Oh my fucking god, Spider-Man. I think I'm gonna 100% this game. I'm like on my way.
Wow, really?
Yes, I think I've done like 80% of it already, and I started my New Game Plus already.
So if you guys didn't know, a new Spider-Man game came out for the PS5. Miles Morales.
It's so good. It's 10 out of 10. I'm not even kidding.
So Michael messaged me when he beat the game in completion, and we played a little bit of it on stream. And this game is a fucking dream. from what I saw, from what I played.
Oh my god! When you actually get the 4K output with the HDR, it's breathtaking. You need to come over and see it again.
Oh, I absolutely will. So yeah, Michael, just talk about Spider-Man. I'm just gonna let you go, and I'll jump in at points. Just go.
So I need to talk about the first Spider-Man game because that one was really good. I did like it.
Yes.
But there were reasons I didn't really. Oh,
real
sorry.
quick,
Go ahead.
I had to force Michael to play it almost because
Yeah, I wasn't gonna because it didn't look interesting to me. And frankly, the things that bother me about it still do, even though I do like the game in retrospect. But it's also one of the reasons I haven't gone back and played it because I bought Spider-Man. I did not buy Mary Jane Solid.
Mary Jane Solid.
And
that's fucking money.
I also don't care for like all the fucking hacking mini games and like.
I love the hacking mini games. I love those.
I think they're so unnecessary in video games. It's just all these little mini games to just pad out the time. It's like, no, I just want to be Spider-Man.
Okay,
why
Aaron.
is that so hard? Why can't you just give me a Spider-Man game without adding all this unnecessary garbage to it?
Okay, Aaron, calm down. Please calm down, Aaron.
I liked it though. So shut the fuck up. And
I just want to put in a quick note, just so that way the audience knows. Neither me or Mike have touched the remastered version of Spider-Man PS4.
I just bought Miles Morales.
So I plan on touching it, but as of right now, me and Michael have not played or touched the remastered version. Go ahead, Mike.
Okay. But the reason I'm explaining all the Mary Jane Solid and the minigame bullshit is because Miles Morales doesn't have that. It is just pure Spider-Man. I mean, you still have like the side missions of like getting collectibles and stuff, but I don't think there were any hacking minigames. There's no bullshit where you have to walk around as a different character, like sneaking around trying to get caught. There is stealth, but it's Spider-Man stealth, which is fine. That's fun. And they even like enhanced it a little bit because you have the camouflage ability now. They added more abilities that like work with stealth. They enhanced the interface a little bit so you can like actually lock onto people and see where everyone is. And one of the spider suit, I think, is a visor power you can get. Those visor powers and suit powers. One of the visors you can get is actually seeing the line of sight of all the enemies.
Oh, so, dope! Oh, so you can actually make it into Metal Gear Solid if you want to.
Yes, but you're still Spider-Man. You're not just fucking Mary Jane trying to like sneak into a museum or whatever the fuck she was doing. I don't remember.
That really rustled your jimmies, huh?
Dude, I hate it because it's just like every time I got to one of those sections, it made me want to put the game down and stop playing. And I don't
know. The one mission when they're in Grand Central Station and you're working together with Peter is pretty cool.
I honestly, every time I almost didn't finish the game because of those missions.
Ugh, fine.
But this game, I just played it straight through, almost nonstop. Like I almost didn't go to sleep some nights because I was up so late playing it.
Jesus Christ, man! And I just want to say before we actually picked up the console, the one game that Michael was really hyped for was fucking Miles Morales. Yeah. He was so hyped to play this game. It looked so good.
I was real excited. I wanted to see how that Venom. I wasn't sure about the Venom powers at first, but like, I don't know. I played the original Spider-Man game and I missed them. I want the Venom powers back because they're so good. And just, like, it's so intuitive because it's like, it's all bound to the left bumper and then it just goes into your normal moves and like your combos. So it's so intuitive and it's way better than, cause like, Peter has like all the fucking different web gadgets and stuff. Yeah. And I keep forgetting I have them, so I just use the normal web shooters. Maybe I use impact webs or taser webs. But Miles just has the normal web shooters. He has like, and he only has like 4 tools really. He has that. He has these mines that you can use.
The clones. The
little like holograms. Those I sometimes use.
The gravity wells.
Yes, those I never use. I use them the one time and never again. They're kind of useless. But like honestly, I only need the web shooters because the combat is just so flowy and so good, and the Venom powers are such an intuitive enhancement. I don't even need the other gadgets. I just need web shooters. And I don't miss Peter's web shooter abilities, but I do miss the Venom powers when I go back.
Okay.
So just
Yeah.
just just
Sorry.
how they
Continue.
simplified the combat. Simplified's not the right word because it's still the same combat. It's just they simplified the gadgets. I guess I should say, and I think that's an improvement personally.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But as far as the actual console, because I'm not talking about that very much. I mean, it's good. It's a lot of people have been having problems with it. Apparently, there's been issues with like entering rest mode and like their games crashing or saves getting corrupted. I think I got a notification about corrupted save, but I couldn't. I think it was the autosave because my manual save was fine. That only happened once, and it
Always
didn't even affect me. And
real quick.
we
Real
what?
quick, everyone, Mr. Everyone, even if the game says it's autosave, you always do a hard save.
Yes,
Always.
yeah, I manual save every time I close the game. Also, we had that one crash during the stream with with Demon Souls that we mentioned. That was the only crash I've actually had since I've been using it, and like I said, I've been playing it basically night and day. So I guess I just got lucky, and I guess it wasn't like too widespread of an issue, but it was happening enough that people were being told not to put their console in rest mode. But yeah, I haven't had a problem with it. So and there was an update that went out literally today to fix it. So hopefully it's better now. I did have one issue with the recording system, like the video capture. I don't know if you noticed it on the clips I posted on Twitter, but it's still recording when you're in the share menu. So that's why it's like frozen and like nothing's happening in the clip.
Okay.
So, yeah. Whereas like Xbox, if you hit the share button, it just or open the menu, it pauses the recording on the button press. So it's just a little software thing that hopefully they could fix. But the fact that it lets you retroactively record 30 minutes is pretty crazy.
Okay.
Is really anything else about it? The whole system interface, the entire thing is 4K HDR, even just the menus, which it actually does make it look nicer. Oh, and I have a correction. I think I told you that the Xbox Series X menus were 4K. I don't think they are. I think it's just 1080.
Okay.
Not that it's a big deal. It's just a system menu. But with the PS5, there is one slight issue with it where I was watching a YouTube video that was not in HDR, but because HDR was on and because I technically have a budget TV, it just wasn't liking it and it was like super overexposed. So if luckily I have a smart TV, so I can just switch to the TV's YouTube app and not deal with it. But if you use consoles as a media device, you may run into issues with it with your TV if you have HDR. So just something to be aware of. I'm sure they'll fix it because it's just a software issue, but like it is something to be aware of. Anything else? Oh yeah. The performance mode and ray tracing mode for Spider-Man both are really good.
How about that Into the Spider-Verse costume?
Oh, dude, it looks good. Although we had a bug where we turned on the effects for the low frame rate, but it didn't work.
Yeah, because we were at 30 FPS, right?
Well, actually, I think the animation is supposed to be 15, so it actually was just broken. But
okay.
I did get it fixed later. I was trying it,
yeah.
and
God, I was at the controls when we fixed it, and wow, it was so jarring, but it looks so cool.
Yeah. Oh, and you could put up the comic book effects too.
Oh yeah, so good.
The only downside is it takes up a visor slot and a suit slot for like other abilities.
Okay.
So I did end up turning them off at some point, but like it's an aesthetic thing. It's not too big of a deal. It'd just be nice if it was in the options menu instead of a suit power.
Yeah, I guess.
But I guess once you're like at the point, because I think I max leveled in the game, so like once you're at that point, it
Jesus
really doesn't matter.
Christ, Michael, you have a problem.
Yeah, because I got the thing. It's like you're max level, so every time you get more experience, you're just gonna get more health. So
Jesus
at some point,
Christ!
So
Michael.
at some point, I'll just be indestructible.
My God, Mike.
Dude, it's fun. What can I say?
I've never seen you go this ham on a game like
It's been a minute. I mean, I've been doing that with all the Halo PC launches, but those are games I've already played.
So I almost think that all this is just pent up hype and pent up aggression of what this was gonna be you during your Cyberpunk weekend. But
Maybe
you unloaded it on Spider-Man.
I wasn't expecting to, honestly. Like, it just happened. It's just so fun. And it's just such a refined experience from the first game, which was already pretty good.
No, I'm hearing.
Like, I'd say
I'm
the first game was
just,
like an 8.5, and this is just a 10. Easy.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Because a lot of people.
You want to know the one flaw I found with this game? It's so
What?
minor that the only reason I'm mentioning is because it's the only thing I could think to critique about it. Aside from the gadgets, but that's like an extra thing, so like it doesn't matter. You can just ignore it. Some of the side missions, like the crimes and the side activities, they a couple too many times go to the well of it's this big intricate conspiracy, and I think the reason they did that is to make the crime missions more like involved as a story instead of just being go here and beat them up.
Yeah.
But when you do 5 missions in a row where it's like this like huge conspiracy that started over something small, like remember the cat mission, like the cat was missing, and then like we find these guys like were like camped out somewhere and all these criminals and they had the cat, and it's like the first time that happened, it was fine, but then it happens like a few more times. It's like, okay, this is ridiculous and predictable now. Yeah, like there was a flood at the feast center, and it's I'm not gonna spoil it, but like it turns into this whole criminal underground thing with like trying to get insurance money on the property or something stupid. It was ridiculous.
Remember we did that one mission where it was just like, oh, go to this person and take a selfie with them. And after we took the selfie, a fucking building exploded.
Yes, exactly. Like it just kept doing that, and it kind of got annoying. But like there were still a few missions where it was exactly as simple as it sounded. So that was a little refreshing. But that was the one complaint I thought of. It was a little irritating how every single crime was a massive conspiracy.
So it's funny how you would rate this like 10 out of 10. And I am seeing people give this game like perfect scores, game of the year.
Really? Because I checked Metacritic and it looked like it was getting average scores, and I was so surprised.
Yeah, so what I'm seeing is it's like I'm seeing not a 50-50 split, but like an 80-20 split of like 20 people think it's 20% think it's perfect and 80% still prefer like the PS4 Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And I can see that, and I know that must annoy you.
It is shorter, and people were complaining about the length, but like as someone who rarely finishes games, a 10-hour game is perfect for me.
No, and I can see that. I can see where some people have their own little tendencies, and I know it might annoy you a bit to see that Spider-Man PS4 is getting a majority of the praise, and the thing where I can understand is like when people want to play a Spider-Man game, they want to play like a big long campaign story wise, and
I totally get that. Plus, it was it was the blueprint that this game was built on, so like I could see how people are like, oh, this is just content recycling.
Yeah, which I never felt that at all.
I mean, Halo ODST was technically content recycling, and you love that game.
And yeah, I fucking adore that game. And if it makes both sides feel any better, if just wait. If this is any sign of what's to come, then the Spider-Man whatever the fuck they're gonna call it, the sequel,
the Sony Spider-Man video game franchise.
The sequel is gonna, especially if that fucking end credit scene is anything to go by. Oh shit,
that's right.
That shit is gonna be lit as fuck.
It's like they're clearly not done with these games, and I'm here for it.
So here's the thing. So this is me speculating. For the sequel for the mainline Spider-Man is that I'm speculating that there's going to be a co-op mode.
I was thinking the same thing. I was going to say, like, I'm thinking they're going to just combine the two.
How dope would that be?
Because, I mean, this isn't a spoiler because it's, like, after the introduction mission. You spend this entire game without the original Spider-Man. Like, he's off in Europe somewhere or something.
He's having sex with MJ on the fucking London Bridge, and he's like,
right. So, like, the whole game, it's just Miles, aside from the very first mission where you're working together.
And that first mission is fucking insane, by the way.
Yeah. What a way to show off the power of the PlayStation 5, too.
Oh, yeah. Fucking, yeah,
let's blow up a whole fucking city and destroy them all.
Oh, fucking insane. But yeah, Michael, what other games did you try out on the PlayStation besides Spider-Man?
I played
Hold on, real quick. Sorry, I know, I keep doing this, but real quick, the reason why I love Spider-Man Miles Morales is because it has the best feature in any game ever, and that's
Spider-Cat?
motherfucking Spider-Man the cat, motherfucker. Let's
Hell yeah.
go. No, the kitty. Look at his
Read
real
the
tail.
package.
Look at his tail. Oh wait, this one down.
Ah!
Oh!
Oh god!
My God, kitty. Look at his real tail. What a good boy.
Look at the cat!
Look at the cat! Look at the cat! Oh man, this game is game of the millennium. Look at this shit. Look at him!
Dude, that's by the way, just so you know, that's the reward for finishing the campaign.
Dope.
So you gotta play the game to get that.
Yeah. So real quick, if it's not too much work, can we please edit in the clip of me freaking out when you pet the cat, please?
Yeah, let me add a timestamp here for that.
If you can't do it, then that's fine. It's fine.
No, I can. We streamed it, didn't we?
Yeah, we streamed it. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, Michael, what other games did you play on the PlayStation 5?
Well, I played a touch of Demon Souls, but you mostly played that one, so I think you're more qualified to talk about it.
All right. So Demon Souls, we played on stream. I haven't touched Demon Souls since then because obviously Mike has the console. So, we played Demon Souls, and I got a little tipsy. But I still,
he says.
a little. Shut up. Oh God, he's gonna play a montage of. Oh!
Wow.
Wow! Where am I?
You need heals where you need to be.
Yep, I'm dead.
Time for a sip.
Time for a sip. Oh! Oh no! Yo!
Oh no! And that was the first time I died.
F in the chat, guys! F in the chat! F in the chat!
God.
Oh my God!
Game said not today.
Not today. Accepted report or no report?
I mean, report.
What
Like,
happened?
It just crashed.
It's just me had a soft crash. All right, we going in to get. You know what? Fuck it. I'll take a sip for that.
That's a death.
That's a sip. No, yeah.
That's a sip.
That's a sip. Mike is my witness.
Shot 4 standing by, or is it shot 3? Oh,
Phalanx. Meet Phalanx.
Okay, so this is Tetsuo at the end of Akira.
Yeah, so it's not.
Fucking book it.
Coward the fuck out.
Oh man, what are you, me?
Ah!
Pick it up. Oh, you're on fire. Magic pixel.
Michael, shut up.
Aim, magic pixel.
I know, Mike. No. Okay. So, Demon Souls remake. Holy shit, Blue Point. Oh my God, Blue Point. Can we talk about how Blue Point is just continuously shows that they are a force of fucking nature?
Well, I would like to point out that a lot of people thought the opposite. I saw a lot of people pissed about the remaster.
About what? About like
just like things that they changed, like icons.
Okay, so here's the thing.
There's like a cat gate thing or something like that.
Oh my God, I saw that. Okay, so here's the thing.
I thought it was stupid, but I'm also not a Souls purist.
So Demon Souls fans, or Souls fans in general, are so picky. I will never understand.
They're worse than me. Let me put it that way. You think I'm bad? They're way worse than me.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So they're purists to a fault, and it really they're almost like like melee players of where like they want to keep it as like
You have to play on a CRT or it's broken.
Exactly. You have to play on a certain controller or else you're not really playing. It's so annoying. Like hardcore purist Demon Souls players annoy the ever-loving shit out of me. And while I can understand where some of their problems stem from, the original still exists. It's still there. You can play it. You can boot it up.
Well, it is worth pointing out that the original, their servers shut down like last year.
Oh, well, never mind.
You can still play it, but you can't. You don't get the full experience because it doesn't connect online anymore.
I guess, but here's the thing. So,
but
guys,
I want to address real quick because people are complaining about them changing and like oversimplifying the UI. I saw those screenshots they were sharing, and it looked ugly.
Yeah, I saw
that. I thought
it
looked terrible. Demon Souls is not a good-looking game, at least in retrospect.
The original Demon Souls look like butt on PlayStation 3. It's so ugly. I'm not even gonna defend it. It looks terrible. It looks
Demon
like
Souls isn't that good looking either, but it's a huge step. Oh, sorry, did I say Demon? Dark Souls is not a good looker either, but it's a huge step up.
So Demon Souls purists and Demon Souls fans are split on the game, where some people are enjoying it and some people are nitpicking the most smallest details on the planet. And then there's me, where I'm a good mix of both, where like, obviously they didn't change any of the big stuff. Like they didn't add new bosses. They didn't change, like they didn't fucking do anything astronomically where they changed the gameplay.
Someone said that they added a new door.
Yes. So here's the thing. So so I don't know. Did you play their Shadow of the Colossus remake?
I did play it, but I haven't touched it in a while.
Okay, so in Shadow of the Colossus, that Blue Point remade, they added a fun little Easter egg in Shadow of the Colossus where it was basically a nod to the fan base, where in the original Shadow of the Colossus there was a door that was a door in the world where people thought it was like an Easter egg, and obviously it wasn't. But
was it just unfinished content or something?
I think so, and it led to a room, and people were like, "Oh wow, there must be a secret in here. Like we have to collect the lizard tail, shit like that." And people committed. Like I gotta send you like the video history.
Is this like on the level of people trying to get to the top of the lava in Mario 64 because they thought Luigi was up there?
Almost, and yeah, and obviously it was nothing. In the remake, they actually made it an actual Easter egg. You had to collect coins, and the door opens, and in there you get a special sword, and it's fucking great. And so people are speculating. Cool. Yeah, people are speculating that they're doing the same thing with Demon Souls, where in the Demon Souls remake there is a new door that was not there before, and where it's hidden behind an illusionary wall. You have to hit it, and the door shows itself. It is locked, but people can go into the camera mode and basically get a view of the room. And for some players, there is in the room there is a body with an item that has an item on it, and only some players have it. So some people are speculating that there are some certain requirements that you have to get for the item to even spawn in. And people are saying that there has to be a way to open this door, because either that item is either an Easter egg or something cool. But yeah, I'm not seeing a lot of hate on that. I'm like, oh, this is really cool they added, because it's just an Easter egg. It's not like a fucking, it's not nothing like game breaking. So
right.
But yeah, that's still, I'm following like updates about this fucking door all the time. So, as of right now, they are still trying to figure it out. Some people are trying to clip into it, but they have found out that the whole room is boxed in by an invisible wall, so you can't use shenanigans to get.
I was gonna say, I bet there's like a kill box in there.
Yeah, there is. So
where even if you could hack and teleport in there, it just kills you.
The room is an outside room. So people have gone onto the ledges and jumped on into the room thinking, "Oh, I'm in," where they just land on in an invisible box and they leave
Oh man.
messages on top of the box, and they're like,
Oh my
"No, I
god.
can't get to it." So yeah, you have to get into it through the door, and it's still the progress is still ongoing as of recording right now, so that's still being figured out. But yeah, other than that, me playing it, it's fucking Demon Souls. It's just Demon Souls with a fresh coat of paint, and my god, is this game so pretty. Oh,
We
this game
actually,
is.
by the way, we forgot to play it on the stream. There was 2 different modes. We were playing on performance mode.
Oh shit, were
There
we?
was a cinematic mode.
Oh, that's right, the cinematic mode. Okay, so yeah, so we only played on the performance mode. So yeah, um, this game, and Michael, I know you had some opinions about it too. This game looks fucking gorgeous. This game
Oh,
is
hell
so
yeah.
pretty.
It looked good before I turned on the cinematic mode. And by the way, the cinematic mode, I don't know if it adds like ray tracing, but I definitely noticed the lighting looked different.
Oh, okay. But yeah, so we're mostly talking about how the console affects the game and not the game itself, because that's a whole different video within itself. So Demon Souls is like, I will never understand how Bluepoint does this, because I've read so many articles on how they did this, and I know I explained this to you, Michael. What they did is they reverse engineered the fucking code of the game, where like they basically gave everything an upscaled fresh coat of paint. They made everything looks like new.
I mean, they
And
remodeled everything. Everything is
yeah,
completely
everything's
new.
remodeled, but they kept the enemy AI the same. That is untouched.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course.
So, and of course they had to have the blessing of FromSoft, because this is their baby. And so there's no new DLC, they didn't restore the cut content that people were speculating. Though people still have some hope that FromSoft will give their blessing and work with them in adding that, but that's still up in the air. But performance-wise, this game runs like a dream. Not counting the surprise crash that me and Michael had during the stream.
Yeah,
Which,
and now it looks like that may have been a PlayStation software bug, not anything wrong with the game.
as of recording right now, Sony has released a performance enhancing patch to the PS5, so that may have been fixed. So yeah. Me and Michael were talking about it. We didn't have a lot of day one issues that a lot of people were having, so we probably
I
just
had
lucked out.
no issue aside from that one crash in the one corrupted save file that didn't even affect my game. I had 0 issues. It's run like a dream this entire time. Oh, and that weird HDR bug, but that's I barely use the YouTube app anyway.
So yeah, so other than that, Demon Souls ran amazingly. The new and the one thing that people are fucking losing their minds about is the fact that the fucking NPCs have lip syncing. Oh my god.
Oh yeah,
They
they
have
actually
lip
talk now.
syncing. And also
They're not just telepathy talking to you.
for real. Which I didn't mind, but like I can understand why people were going
It
absolutely
was a little
annoyed.
immersion breaking when I played it back in the day.
Yeah, no, people got really annoyed with it when Dark Souls 3 came out, and people thought like, "Oh, we're gonna get lip syncing." Nope, same old Dark Souls.
Yep.
And we got some lip syncing in Sekiro too as well. So yeah,
I think
so
Bloodborne did as well.
no, Bloodborne did not do
No?
lip syncing. No,
Are you sure?
yeah, not when you're talking to characters outside of a cutscene.
Oh, the cutscenes. That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, no. Obviously, you're gonna have lip syncing in the cutscenes, but when you're talking to NPCs like in the world, then yeah. And also, another big thing that people are freaking out about and praising is the fucking character creator menu, and you can actually make people and not fucking homunculized monsters that
Not porcelain
look like
dolls.
people. Because like, okay,
It looked awful before.
I want all you guys to go back and to let image search the character creator for fucking the original Demon Souls. These things did not look human. These things
You
look
were
like
making
fucking
porcelain
nightmare.
aliens. It was terrible.
It was awful. And now now they look like people. And granted, they're gonna be covered in armor, but I love the fact that Blue Point gave us the option.
I have something for you. I don't know if it was in the original, but Blue Point added an option to have your helmet be invisible so you can see your face.
Yes, I saw that this morning. And they also added a mode where they also added an option where you can pay a certain amount of souls to go back anytime you want into the character creator and change your body type, because Demon Souls has a weird option, thing where some armor can only be worn by some genders.
Oh, I never knew that.
Yeah, so there are some only female armors, and of course there are some only male armors. So, and you can just go and pay, like, I believe it's like 5,000 souls to change your body type, to change to women, to men, so that way you don't miss out.
I never knew that was even a thing.
Yeah, so yeah, that was another complaint about the original Demon Souls, how if you chose a certain gender, you will get locked out from certain outfits and stuff. So, and the fact that they fixed that is just like, oh, fucking chef's kiss.
The fact that it's actually more the fact that they retained that, but built in a workaround for it.
Yeah, no, just the fact that they're letting us do more with it. You know, they're and I know that,
but they still try to retain the original way the game worked.
Yeah. There's a lot of quality of life things that they added, little things that Demon Souls back in the day sorely needed, like fucking absolutely sorely needed. And
you mean things like consistent frame timing?
Yeah. and like the fucking loading times. Oh my god.
It's magic. It's fucking magic.
Oh, I wanted to bust the nut every time. Because, as you can only imagine, the loading times for the original Demon Souls, I wanted to put my dick in a blender. Just it was awful. But
I have something about that with Spider-Man, but I'll say it in a second.
Yeah, so seamless load times, and like you can just load in and load out of the world in mere like seconds, and it's goddamn Blue Point fucking just continuing to make strides and showing panic button. Listen, fuckers, you got some competition. I can't wait.
Did you see people are speculating that Sony might buy Blue Point?
I don't see why. That seems like a speculation. It seems like a fucking they're working magic, for fuck's sake. They took two of their biggest exclusives and elevated them to another level that I can never reach in my life. So it is in my point of view, they already own Blue Point.
All right, fair enough.
I can only imagine what they're gonna do next. Please do Symphony of the Night. Please, for the love of God, do Symphony. Okay, listen, Bloodborne. So okay. So let's talk about it. You mentioned it.
Let's
still
talk
broken.
About it. If you play it on PS5, it's exactly as broken as you remember.
So when PS5 was coming out, a lot of people were hoping that Bloodborne would get a upgrade. You know, the 4K 60 FPS Bloodborne, the dream that we all wanted.
I'll just take 60 FPS or at least 30 FPS without the frame time issues.
Yeah. And we were all denied.
Yeah.
Bloodborne is the one game that did not get fucking 60 FPS 4K. And people are super pissed. People are wondering why. And people are just really, really dumbfounded on why, out of all the Souls games that are getting all these quality of life, like fucking Dark Souls 3 and 2 and 1, now even Demon Souls, and Sekiro got a new patch that added new shit. All these games are getting so much attention from FromSoft, but their biggest hit, which is Bloodborne, is like almost getting no love from them. Absolutely, like there was no they had one score of DLC and that was it. There was no other patches, no other quality of life improvements.
Well, there was the patch to fix the load time issue.
That was
a bug. That was not.
That was a bug that they needed to fix that. They absolutely needed to.
I agree.
That wasn't. Yeah, that's different, and they also fixed that in the first month. So
Yes.
so yeah, I'm talking about
I
other
think
shit.
I actually have something about that. So there was a modder that modded the game to run at 60 FPS, but
Yes,
it had a ton of issues. I think like the game literally ran twice as fast, and it had that did you ever play Dark Souls 2 Skull of the First Sin?
I did. Yes.
Did you remember how your weapon durability would degrade twice as fast in that
Yeah, the
version?
durability bug. That's the reason why I didn't play it on week one, because the durability bug was fucking up a lot of people's save files and shit. Yeah.
Right. So I guess that's like even worse in Bloodborne.
Uh huh.
Like, because
Absolutely.
everything is like double speed.
So yeah, people are speculating of like, so there has to be a reason why FromSoft is not.
It's really just that game is so broken that a simple PlayStation 5 update patch is not enough. It sounds like it needs a full remaster.
No. So here's the thing. So it's doable. It's absolutely doable, but it does take some work. But there's some speculating. There's some speculation on the fan base of like, why is FromSoft not giving Bloodborne the shaft here? There has to be a reason. So people are speculating that they're gonna, and this is just high wishing here. This is just speculation. People are speculating that Bloodborne is gonna get its own big PS5 shiny special edition where they're gonna add all the cut content. They're gonna do all this shit, and like I said, this is all speculation. Would I love that? Absolutely. I bought Bloodborne so many times. It's not even funny. I adore Bloodborne. I love the lore. I love the world. I love the game. I would say it's my favorite. It's in my top 10 favorite games of all time. My personal list. I love Bloodborne. I love it so much, and it astounds me why the creators is not giving it as much love as the fan base is giving it, because like this game came out and it changed so many things. It got so many people into Souls-like games. Like,
That's where I started mostly. I mean, I had Dark Souls before that, but I didn't really play those games until Bloodborne came out. I almost finished it, actually.
Yeah, and the fact that, and I think it was the aesthetic alone that drove a lot of people to it.
Well, and it was I believe that game came out in 2014, so like it was still pretty new in the life cycle, and it was one of the best looking games up to that point on the PlayStation.
So yeah, and I just hope they give it some love, and I hope they can give it the performance capability that it deserves, so that way we can enjoy it in the way it's meant to be played at fucking 60 FPS at 4K. Maybe
you know
with some more, maybe with some more content added. But that's just well wishing. But that's besides the point.
Well, you know what I think they might do? They might do like a 10-year anniversary version of it.
Oh God, we are nearing that, but I don't want to.
That's what I was saying. Like, it's 2014. That's 4 years from now. It would be 10 years. So maybe.
I guess, but give me a sequel.
Maybe when they do like the PlayStation. Maybe if they do like a PlayStation 5 Pro, like they did with the PS4, one of the games to show it off will be Bloodborne.
God, I just hope they do something with it soon. But yeah, anyway, Demon Souls, great performance wise. I haven't seen any issues. Besides like minor glitches that were already there. But yeah, Demon Souls is Demon Souls. I can't wait for me to get some more hands on with it. It's because I have a build that I want to try into it now. So yeah, I just want to play it more. That's it. I want to play it more.
Yeah, well, so actually, if you want, we could try seeing if your PS4. I did. It does look like it does work over internet. Like, so you could try your PS4 remote app and see if you can play from there.
I don't, because we both know that my internet is not the best, so I'm really cautious about it. But
well, the default resolution is actually pretty low, so it's worth trying. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But if it does, then at least you don't have to come over here every single time you want to play.
I have to try that later. I have to scrounge up the money to pay up Michael's half so I can free it from its PC dungeon.
I mean, I'm just gonna use that money to buy a second one.
Yeah, I know you will, and of course you're gonna get the digital one, right?
Yes, so I'll actually save a little money. I only will need like $100 of my own money after that.
Gucci. Oh, great. Then consider that your Christmas gift, fucker.
Right.
I'm just kidding.
Well, hey, we have to actually have them available first. That might be a while.
I know. I'm just being a shit. I'm being a shit.
Yeah.
So that's Demon Souls. Michael, do you want to talk about the other game you played on
You mean the one that's free with PlayStation Plus? I believe it still is, actually.
Yes, it's free with PlayStation Plus. Michael,
A little game called Bugsnax.
Michael, talk about Bugsnax. I don't want.
It is. It's a fucking horror game disguised as like an Animal Crossing.
This game is fucking horrifying. Oh my god, this game is fucking nightmare fuel. Why is it getting so many perfect scores? Why are people loving it?
It's not. I gotta say, like, so I played it a little more. I didn't that night when you were like, oh my god, you're gonna be up all night. I was actually playing Spider-Man, but I did play it a little bit since then, especially after I finished Spider-Man. Try to like, let's just check out some of the other games on this thing. So I was playing that, but like, I got to a mission that just doesn't feel. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong or if this game just isn't that well designed, but it's the most frustrating bullshit. So I'm at a point where I have that little trap mechanism that you saw earlier. I have a laser pointer with a little straw, the strawberry bug thing in it.
Yeah.
And now I have a little like launch platform that will it will launch me a little bit, but it'll launch the strawberry further. And my mission is I have to get 3 of these flying. It's not pizza. It's cheesy poof or something like that. I don't know what the fuck it is. It looks like a big moth. I have to knock him out of the air and catch it in the trap, which means I have to use 3 tools in conjunction at the same time. And it's fucking impossible. I have to get 3 of these things, and it took me like an hour to get one. And I got so frustrated, I put the game down and stopped.
So, you finally got to a point, huh?
Yeah. It just... Oh, God. Which sucks, because I'm so curious about like the lore and like what's going on in the game, but...
Just so everyone knows... I couldn't handle the curiosity.
He was too curious.
And I just fucking... I looked up the... Oh, Mike, I think we lost you.
I'm still here.
Okay. And I looked at the ending, I looked up all the answers, and burn this game at the stake. Oh my god. Fucking burn it and bury it all. No. This game takes some turns that I never expected this game to take. We do not need a sequel. If I see a sequel, I will fucking jump off a cliff.
Does the sequel bait?
Yes, they sequel bait.
Oh god, you're kidding.
I'm not kidding.
Oh man.
All
I know so far
Michael, hold on real quick. You do not know where this game is going. You do not know where the fuck this game is going. This game goes to a place where you're like, oh, shut the fuck up. No way. I'm so mad.
Because like where I'm at so far, it's like I see where it's going and it is creepy, but I don't understand why Abe's freaking out so much. Because so I saw like a cryptid, like I got an achievement for taking a picture of a cryptid, and I was like, oh, okay, obviously that's like the person who got lost that everyone keeps talking about, like Lizbert or wherever. Because the whole mission is to figure out what happened to Lizbert. I'm like, okay, well, obviously that's her, because every sign is pointing to, like, she's turned into a fucking homunculus that ate one too many Bugsnax. And I'm still
no idea.
I'm still trying to figure out what the Bugsnax are, because, like, there's clearly some weirdness around that, because I talked to the farmer, he's like, well, they're not bugs, really. Like, they're not living, but they're not plants either. Like, he's trying to figure out if he could farm them by planting them in the ground. So I put them in the dirt, and there's just a little fucking googly eye sticking out. It's kind of funny. So like I haven't solved the mystery yet, but like it seems to be going that way where it's just like, oh, she just fucking ate too many, and I think that was in the trailer anyway. So it must go somewhere crazy. Oh, I did want to tell you, I got to a point where we're all having a party and they're like, you haven't eaten a bug snack yet. I'm like, I don't want to know. Like, that sounds like a bad idea. So I keep saying all the no options, but like it won't let me continue until I eat one. I ate it and immediately got sick, and it showed me like in the bathroom, and they're like, I guess you're allergic to them. So I'm trying to figure out like, why am I the only one who can't eat them?
I know why you can't eat them.
Oh God. Okay,
I know
well don't
why.
tell me. I'm probably gonna. Oh God, this game like mechanically sucks, but it's so interesting. I'm willing to put up with it. I just need to take breaks because it's frustrating.
This game has an E10 plus rating.
Yeah.
Fuck this. I hate it.
It's funny that there's an E10 plus rating when there's like some weird like domestic shit going on too.
Oh
like,
my God, yeah.
It's really uncomfortable. There's a guy who's like wife. It made it sound like she died, but I think she just ran off because one of my missions is to go talk to her, so that doesn't make sense. But like the farmer dude, I had to like spy on him, and he made like a effigy of his wife out of a cactus, and I'm just like, what the fuck?
This game is the
so
devil.
Weird.
This game is the devil.
Yeah, so I'm gonna probably finish at some point, but I clearly don't know as much as Abe does. It's just I just need to talk about the fact that this game is mechanically frustrating and it's kind of annoying. And it's making it not fun to play and try to figure out what's going on.
To anyone or everyone that wants to play Bugsnax, I give this warning. Beware the old Bugsnax. Beware the old blood. Fear the Bugsnax.
It's also on PS4 if you haven't managed to get a PS5 like us lucky motherfuckers.
Don't do it. Don't touch it.
It's $20, I think.
No! Shut the fuck up. No, don't do it. You're
Is it
better
on PC?
off not knowing. I wish I could go back to not knowing. I am now cursed.
Abraham, it is available on PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, PC, and Mac.
No.
Bugsnax.
No.
We
Stay
are what
away
we
at
eat.
all cost. No.
That's the fucking tagline. We are what we eat. Oh my God, the website is so cheery and happy.
Michael, say that again. Say the thing you just said.
We are what we eat.
That takes on a new meaning, and I am terrified.
Oh, it's actually $25. I'm sorry. But,
that
hey,
stupid little
small price to
tagline.
pay for Bugsnax.
That stupid little tagline that Michael just said has new meaning after you know the truth, and I am terrified every time he says it.
What, we are what we eat?
Yes! Shut up! Fuck this game. Grab every copy, digital or physical, and throw it in the fire. I don't give a fuck.
Nah, I'm gonna finish it first,
No,
though.
Michael! No! Fear the Bugsnax!
I have to know.
No,
But
Michael!
you can't just tell me that's not good enough.
I'm cursed with knowledge. You don't need to be like me. You can be better. Stop it.
But I too want to be cursed with knowledge.
No, you are not Thanos. Shut the fuck up. Fuck this game.
Listen, Abraham, it's been a while since I played like a weird subverted horror game that actually got me. If it's actually as bad as you seem, it's making me want to play it more.
No. Heed my warnings, Michael, please. You don't need to do this.
I mean, unless it's gonna melt my brand new PlayStation to molten slag, I think there's no stopping me.
Well, I guess now I know what I need to do.
Oh no, don't you fucking dare.
Now I know what I have to do.
No, don't burn the Spider-Man box.
I have to, yeah, no.
I can't play that PS4. It's not the same.
No, you will play it on PS4 and you will be happy about it.
Then I'll get Bugsnax on PS4.
And then
I'll get on PC and then I'll go buy a Mac and buy it on there too.
I hate you. You're everything that's wrong with the world. Fuck Bugsnax. Anyway, and segment.
But everything that isn't the lore is kind of boring or frustrating. That's really all I have to say about it.
Michael spent 30 minutes turning a whole NPC into a fucking homunculus, and I was watching in horror, begging for him to stop, and he just kept going like some mad scientist, fucking sticking a gerbil in a microwave. laughing, cackling with big eyes. Like, fuck this game. Fuck this game and fuck Michael.
Oh, man. Well, that's another clip going into this podcast.
What do you mean?
The clip of me feeding whatever the fuck her name was on the beach.
Yeah. Oh my God, you were so obsessed. I still doesn't explain. It explained to me what happens in the end and what other big things. But it didn't tell me what happens if they completely consume. If they all become homunculus.
Well, only one way to find out.
Where you go? Oh my God.
This is the mission as far as I'm concerned.
Michael, no! You need to be stopped, Michael! Oh my God! I'm full, Dr. Frankenstein. Not one man should have all this power. Your clock's ticking, he just counts the hours.
He's on the path to salvation.
No.
To righteousness.
Michael, stop. You need to stop. Michael, no. Don't do this, Michael!
Yes!
Yes! No, Michael. Stop. Well, then fucking...
Oh my God!
Oh my God! What is that? What the fuck is that? Oh God, that's the homunculus we made!
Oh wait, hold on. Hey, I got something for you.
No. Dean, watch this shit. Look at this.
What should we do now?
No. Look at this, Dean. He's fully homunculized up. We're good. We're good, Mike.
No. I still got the horn.
No, Michael. No. Michael, stop. Michael, stop. Oh my God!
One more.
Michael, no.
One more shall do the trick.
No.
Loves chocolate. That's so, huh?
You're gonna pit brother against brother. No, this is horrifying. Oh my God! Oh, no, Michael.
I think this is the last piece.
Don't do it, Michael. No! Michael, no!
Body!
Oh my God!
I got an achievement. You know what's funny is even though I've like completely transformed her, when I started talking to her to actually do her mission, she kept asking me for more. Including what I'd already fed her.
I hate it. Michael,
So
continue the
fucking
fucking
funny.
segment. Fuck
It's
this.
so fucking funny. I mean, what else is there to say? Backwards compatibility. It mostly works. There's a few games that don't, and it's mostly either games that they already made on PS4 or on PS5, kind of like Fortnite. Like, it won't let you play the PS4 version. Duh. There's a couple of those I had. Won't let you play. PT, unfortunately, still can't play.
Boo!
Yeah,
Fuck
boo.
Konami!
Fuck Konami.
Fuck Konami!
Yeah,
Did
no,
you
fuck
see?
them.
Did you see that it was playable at first, but then Konami went nah?
Yes, I did. Yes.
Fuck that.
I'm so
I
mad.
hate that.
Yeah. The fact that they did that before it was launched, too, like, I couldn't even get in there just in time to play it again. It's been... The last time I played it was, I think, that night you, me, Nick, and Monty all got together and turned the fucking lights out. What a legendary evening. We actually beat it, too, didn't we?
Yeah, we beat it. We beat the demo. That
Fucking
footage is lost to the
esoteric
annals of
garbage.
time.
What the fuck was that? Gotta get a fucking microphone. Oh my God, I can't believe I forgot. I want to talk about the controllers.
Yeah, talk about it.
I don't know which controller I like the most anymore. It used to be easy Xbox every time. The Xbox controller was always the best. And now I'm not sure. Because the PS5 controller is really fucking good.
So, I've handled the PS5 controller. I handled the Xbox controller. I love the Xbox controller. I can choose clearly. I love the Xbox controller more. The fucking PS5 one feels a little bit more weird to me. But that's just me.
Really?
That's just me.
I mean, maybe it's just because, I mean, I've been using it a lot, and also, like, I went back, so now the PS4 is in my bedroom, and I've been, like, using that for watching YouTube
God
and shit.
damn. Subjugated to the bedroom.
Yeah. I mean, hey, it wasn't put in the office yet. That's the graveyard.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's where the 360 got moved to.
Is that
it's
where
on
your broken SNES is as well?
No. Just the one game is broken. Remember?
Okay. You were
Yeah.
so upset about that.
Oh yeah, my Mario Kart cartridge might be busted. I'm so sad. But where was I going with that? Oh yeah, so like I've always hated the PlayStation controllers, and the PS4 controller was like, it was good enough. Like I could deal with it. I could play a game and not like cramp the fuck out of my hands. But like the first 3 gens of the DualShock are trash as far as I'm concerned. And I'm sure that's a controversial opinion, but they're just not designed for human hands. I'm sorry, they're not.
Mm-hmm.
But like this controller, they clearly been like they took an Xbox controller into the lab and did some measurements because it fits in the hand so good. The D-pad's still not as good as the Xbox.
No, sir.
But
Never.
like, especially because they've improved that D-pad. That D-pad is real good now.
That D-pad is solid. I can tell you right now.
But man, I've been spending a lot of time with this controller, and like I'm getting used to the haptics. I'm used to the feel of it, the weight, like. And now when I use the PS4 controller, it feels like a fucking child's toy.
Because let's be honest, the PS4 controller was not the best.
No, it wasn't. I mean, it was fine. But, like, that's all it was. It was just fine. The Xbox controller was way better. But, like, now, I'd say they're about equal. And like, what brings it up is definitely the little features, like the trigger haptics and the HD
quick,
rumble.
Just a small little tangent. Which would you say, in your opinion, is worse? The Duke or the Dreamcast controller?
I never used a Dreamcast controller, but they honestly look identical as far as
the Dreamcast controller is fucking horrendous.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I think I'd rather use the Duke, and the Duke is pretty
here.
bad.
Yeah, the Duke is not good, but I would, if I had a gun to my head, I'm going to Duke all the way. The Dreamcast controller and the Dreamcast itself can go to hell. Fuck the Dreamcast.
Did you know that the Duke had to be that size because of the hardware they put in the controller?
Yeah, I know. I read the file. I know.
Because they decided to put a memory card reader in the controller. A memory card reader I don't think anyone actually used.
I know. Stupid.
Yeah, but also that was how you plugged in the voice comms mic, because it had this like little add-on thing that plugged into the top. I have one somewhere. But yeah, that shit was weird.
No. Anyway, back to the PlayStation controller.
Yeah, it's real good. I did play a little bit of that Astrobot Playroom thing.
Yeah, how was that? Tell me about it.
So my girlfriend beat it.
What?
She wanted to try the PlayStation, and she was gonna play Horizon Zero Dawn because she hasn't finished it.
She touched our sacred box? That's you.
Yeah.
That's for you and me, Mike. What the fuck? That was something for you and me, and you let her just get her grumpy mitts on it.
I need you to tell me if you're actually mad or not, because I'm
Michael,
gonna feel bad.
We shared a moment. We came together. We beat the system and we won. And you just let someone else play it. What the fuck?
Are you actually mad?
No, I'm not.
Okay, thank God. I was like, oh my God, I feel like I've ruined our friendship over this. Holy shit.
I thought, just go with the bit. Just go with the bit.
Okay.
What the fuck, dude?
I'm sorry, I was weak.
What do you mean you were weak? She had nothing to do with it. You and I were a team, bro. She was on the sidelines, just watching, eating popcorn. What the fuck? Can't believe you did that to me, Mike. You cheated on me in more ways than one.
So she wanted to try Astrobot Playroom, and I was like, okay, sure.
How is it?
It's not bad. I mean, it's it's no Mario Odyssey, but it's a decent platformer.
Well, no shit.
Yeah.
Nintendo has that formula down to a science.
It is funny though, because it really is one of the most Nintendo PlayStation games I've ever seen.
That's a weird fucking sentence you just said.
Yeah, but like, do you know what I mean? Because it's like forces you to use motion controls in this really gimmicky way. It keeps reminding you what buttons to push.
Oh God, it's
got that like
that's Nintendo.
It's got that like that polish to it, like with the little things. Like so the premise is you go in and you're inside the PlayStation 5, and the different game worlds are different pieces of the PlayStation. So one is the graphics card. I shit you not. There's the GPU land. There's the fan.
GPU land.
There's the S. It was called like GPU Cliffs or something like that.
That's
I'll have to look it
stupid
up.
as fuck. I love it.
Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna look it up. I'm gonna get the proper names for you.
GPU land.
Hold on.
Michael wants to live there. That's where Michael lives, right on the GPU hills.
So let me see if I can get like here Wikipedia article. Let me find.
Let's do it.
So the game starts a hub world called CPU Plaza, modeled after the inside of the PlayStation 5.
Oh,
It provides access to 4 worlds which are themed after each component of the console. The GPU Jungle, the Cooling Springs, which is the fan.
Oh my god.
The SSD Speedway.
Oh, fuck you!
And Memory Meadow. It gets better. Because every world, with the exception of Cooling Springs, has a song about the component.
This is so meta. It's not even funny.
Especially the GPU Jungle has like full lyrics, because the other ones are just like a robot voice going SSD or whatever, and like a sing-songy voice saying memory over and over. GPU Jungle has a full fucking song. In fact, I will see if I could find the GPU Jungle lyrics for you, because my god,
let me just answer me one thing. Is the song a banger? Is it a club banger?
The SSD one kind of is. It's very like cyberpunky.
Of course it is.
Okay, I've got the lyrics for you. I'm not gonna try to sing it because I don't remember the tune very well.
All right, hit me with the lyrics.
Oh my god! It prefaces by saying, "Sue us once you've gotten permanent brain damage from this one mashing your gray matter."
Oh my god!
Look at the light; it falls just right. My shadows they please beneath the trees, but none of these things happen for free. Yeah, all that you see rendered by me. I synthesize and rasterize immaterial things that I fabricate for you. For you. Yeah, I tessellate and animate these dancing sprites and sunlight skies for you. I do it for you. I'm your GPU. And then it says GPU like 80 times. Tell me what to do and I'll do it for you. You ever wondered why I catch your eye? It's 'cause you overlook all the choices I took. I spend all my time deceiving and misleading you. I like to surprise with my virtual lies.
I am now going to say a saying that I've said on this podcast many, many times before. This is not on the nose. This is right up the fucking nose. Holy shit.
Do you want to know what the last level is?
What's the last level, Mike?
So once you complete all 4 levels, a secret 5th world opens up called 1994 Throwback, and you have to fight the fucking T-Rex demo as a boss fight.
What?
The PS1 tech demo.
That's amazing! That fucking rules!
Yeah, it's awesome.
That's dope.
And by the way, you want to know what the collectibles are?
What?
So I mentioned there's 4 worlds, right?
Yeah.
Plus the 5th one. The 4 worlds are each themed around, each piece of the hardware. It's also themed around each PlayStation.
Yeah.
So the collectibles are different peripherals for the console, and then the final collectible when you beat the level is the console itself.
Ah, okay.
So like the PS2, like we got the iToy, we got the little like.
Oh my god, the iToy.
We got like these little like trivia quiz game like controllers. I don't know what the fuck they were. It was like had 4 buttons on it.
Yeah,
you get,
I know what you're talking
about.
Yeah.
You get the DualShock. You get like the little extension thing to plug in more controllers and more memory cards. Mm-hmm. You get the fucking PS2 modem. They have the slim console version.
Jesus Christ.
And they're like all beautifully detailed and like well modeled. They look so nice. And then the one you get for beating the T-Rex is you get the PlayStation 5 and like the controller and I think the headphones.
Is the PS2 memory card one of them?
I don't remember if you can get a memory card. We didn't get all the collectibles. We only played it for like the one playthrough. But she beat the whole fucking thing and she really wanted to go back and get all the collectibles.
Wow.
But yeah, they have like all the slim models. They have the PSP. They have the PSP, like the little flip phone looking one that flips up.
Oh, the fucking Go? Yeah, that one was stupid. Yeah.
I think they have. Oh yeah, they have like the discs.
Answer me one thing. Is the Vita in there at all?
Of course it is.
Damn it! I was hoping it would sandbag it so I could be like, yeah, even Sony doesn't give a fuck about the Vita.
I think they did make a joke at its expense. They made a joke about some of the peripherals for sure.
That's hilarious.
Like, oh god, what was it? They had that like Tamagotchi one, and I think they made a joke like, I'm sure it'll be huge in the West, because it was a Japan only thing.
Yikes. That's a big yikes.
Yeah, it's really funny. It's like the most circle jerky fucking Sony game I've ever played, but like,
just call it Sony the game. Why? Yeah.
It was. Oh god, that was the other thing. Is there's like throughout the levels those little robot dudes, and they're all like acting out different games. So like at one point you're walking around and it's just fucking Aloy like poking at another like bigger robot.
Yeah, isn't fucking Dante in there?
Yes, he is.
Dope.
Yeah, there's all kinds of shit in there. It's ridiculous. There was even a couple I didn't get. Like, some of them took me a while. Like, is that Jack and Daxter? I think so. Like, they have fucking everything. It's ridiculous. And this game is just straight up free. It's included with your PlayStation 5. So if you have a PlayStation 5, I do recommend at least checking it out. It's such a fucking weird meta game, though.
Yeah, it sounds like a weird game. It sounds like they're trying to get some of Nintendo's fruit from their tree.
Yeah. Well, and it's like such an interesting way to like show off the console too. To like talk about the different components in it.
Yeah?
Yeah, fucking wild shit, dude. I just can't believe someone wrote a whole fucking song about a GPU. That is some of the dorkiest shit I've ever heard in my life. It is absolutely an earworm. Hello?
No. Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Just that was it. It's such a fucking weird game.
No. Yeah. Absolutely.
It does show off the controller pretty well because like the different surfaces you walk on have different rumble to it, and like some of the different things have different trigger pulls. So like when you get a bow and arrow, it has like tension on it.
Oh yeah.
Wild shit. So is there anything else we gotta discuss about this? I think we basically covered it.
We hit all the bases. We're at the 2 hour mark. Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, I think we hit all the bases.
Yeah. I mean, clearly whichever system you get, you're gonna have a good time.
You're gonna get your money's worth, yeah.
On day one, I'd say you're probably gonna get more out of the PlayStation, but like a year from now, who knows?
Who knows? Yep. I agree. I completely agree. So yeah, and like we said, this is the most close console race in a while.
Oh, so for sure. Probably ever.
It's going to be one for the ages. So I'm excited to see where this is going to go.
I would like to see Xbox take back some of the lead they lost, cuz they got pummeled last generation.
Oh yeah, last generation was not theirs at all, but
yeah. And it's a shame that they're stumbling out of the gate on this one too, but it's not
as bad as last time.
It's not nearly as bad. I mean, they're open consumerist like stuff that they're doing, and the fact that that their backwards compatibility is just so good is gonna really help them, at least in the beginning.
Yeah.
But they got to start getting games out if they want to survive.
Well, yeah, I agree. So yeah, any other things you want to say about this, Mike?
Nah. 4K Nintendo Switch win.
Michael, you need to stop. It's not.
If Monster Hunter Rise comes out and there's no new console announced by Nintendo, then I'll drop it.
Okay. Because right now you're just setting yourself and everyone else that listens to this for disappointment. I'm going to say this right now. I wouldn't even be surprised if we don't get another version of a Switch.
How long do you think Nintendo's going to wait to make a hardware update?
Never.
Or a new console?
Never.
Huh?
New console? Absolutely. Probably in the next 2 or 3 years. Update console? Never. Never.
Well, they technically already did one. They did the Lite.
I guess, but that doesn't count.
Okay. So you're talking about an enhanced console?
Yes. They're never going to do one. Never. They're
I'm
gonna
sure.
wait
I'm
for the
sure
next
that
console.
statement won't age poorly.
Huh?
I'm sure that statement won't age poorly.
No, never. And if it doesn't, then wow, that is depressing.
Why is that depressing if they make a faster Switch?
No. If it doesn't age poorly,
I misheard you.
then yeah, if it doesn't age poorly, you're gonna be a sad Nintendo owner, my boy.
Yeah.
So yeah, those are our thoughts on the consoles, guys. Basically, I have some ideas for the next episode.
Is it going to be saving plans so people can afford to buy more storage for these things?
No.
Because, boy, that's going to be an expensive part of this gen.
We don't need to worry about that, you and me. You and I are golden.
Well, yeah, but at some point, these consoles are going to fill up, and you got to buy the proprietary shit, and I got to buy an SSD.
I guess.
And that shit ain't cheap. But I bet you, 2 years from now, that shit will be cheaper. Especially by the time that these consoles are at the end of the life cycle, I bet you can get that stuff for $40.
Yeah. I'm wondering whether or not I should sell my PS4 and Xbox One. I don't know.
Xbox One probably, because unless you have another room in the house you want to hook it up to, there's really no reason to keep it. PS4, maybe keep it, at least for now.
All right, I'll think about it.
I'm keeping mine just because I need something to stream into the bedroom.
Yeah.
But there's also a couple games I have that aren't available on PS5 for it.
Like fucking PT. If you own a PS4 with PT on it, no, do not get rid of that, please.
Or at least sell that. I mean, those are worth $2,000 by now.
Even more now because you can't play it on PS5.
Exactly. I mean, that's why I said $2,000 instead of $1,000.
Yeah. So yeah, Michael, any final thoughts?
I'm just excited to see where we go from here.
Same here. Yeah.
Still not sure if I'm gonna get an Xbox. I'm because I have a PC. And I have an Xbox One X.
You do you, boo boo.
But the main reason I could see buying an Xbox Series X is just to have a faster version of what I already have in the living room, just a faster Xbox. But I can't currently justify that. The PS5 I could justify. There's games on it that I want to play that will have a unique experience for me. On the Xbox, I don't know.
No, yeah, I agree with you completely.
So, we'll see. I'm sure I'll eat those words later. I end up buying the consoles fucking anyways. Maybe if they go on sale 2 years from now, I'll grab it.
Okay. So yeah, those are our thoughts on the consoles, guys. I hope you enjoyed the episode, all its ups and downs and the creamy middles. I hope you enjoyed Michael creaming his pants over Bugsnax and
Spider-Man.
No, I meant,
buy it now.
I meant what I said, and I said what I meant, and Abe is honest 100%. So
honest Abe, they say.
Yep, always. I have never told a lie. Never. Everything that comes out of my mouth is honesty. And if you get offended, then that just makes you very, very delicate. So, yeah.
It just makes you an asshole.
No, I'm not me? I'm not an asshole.
No. I was saying the people that disagree with you.
Oh, no, yeah. That I agree with. I can never do wrong. Never. Michael, do you have anything to plug, my friend?
This podcast.
Yes, please share, listen, get the word out, especially for the holidays.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah. Lacey, what's up? You a real one if you listen to this whole episode. Everyone else, you're okay, I guess.
No, we love all of our viewers here.
Yeah, I guess. I mean,
especially Sanders, you, Sanders. Sanders is technically probably our most avid listener.
Yeah, but I don't like Sanders, so...
You heard it here first. I didn't say he did.
It's not my fault he has shitty taste in movies and games, okay? Yeah, I guess he's my best friend, but I'm just kidding, Sanders. I love you. You know I do. I'm going to get a shit ton of DMs.
Oh, for sure.
I'm going to get so many DMs.
I'm going to get playing text messages myself.
Yeah. So yeah, please share this podcast. Please help us get a TV show on G4. That's the ultimate dream.
Oh, you know what? I do have one thing. If you made it this far, obviously you care about watching this. Would there be any interest in putting these episodes on SoundCloud? Because like obviously there's not a huge visual aspect to them, but there is a little bit. So I don't know.
There are some small edits, but I know some people would like to, put their phone in their pocket and listen to us.
Right. And not all of you have YouTube Premium, so that's not simple. So like if you prefer to have this on SoundCloud, let me know. And let me know if you want to put the old episodes up too, because like I've been going back and forth on it because I'd have to go through and like export them as audio and then do it that way. But if there's demand for it, I'll do it.
Yes, and yeah, we will all do it. And I almost thought you were gonna say, would anyone be interested in buying merch? I'm like, Michael, I don't think we're at that point yet, bro.
You want to buy a shirt? I wrote on it with a marker.
Yeah, you want to buy official Cynic Clinic masks? It's a picture of me and Mike's faces, sort of, if you squint really closely.
It's very blurry. I had to draw it as stick figures.
Exactly. Anyway, thank you for watching. Next episode.
Disclaimer: we don't have merch.
No, we do not have merch. We are not sponsored, but somehow we beat the system. We beat all those fucking influencers, and we're at the top of the mountain. Michael, any last words?
View's pretty good from up on this mountain.
Fuck yeah. All you bitches suck. We'll see you guys later.
See ya.
Bye.